Hey everybody! Welcome to the first episode of our brand new series, The Light Keepers. This story is all about unity, bravery, and helping others. Let's jump right into it. Scene 1. The Village in Fog. Long ago, a village nestled between hills and the sea was covered by a thick, endless fog. Sunlight never touched the soil, and fear slowly replaced joy. Nobody dared leave their homes. Day after day, the air grew heavy with worry. Inside their cozy but darkened homes, villagers huddled around their windows, watching the swirling gray mist creep past their doors. The only sound, the wind whistling a lonely tune through the fog. But in the midst of this gloom, 5 pairs of curious eyes peeked out from a small hut. They belonged to Ilya, the brave one, Samir, the clever one, Lena, the kind one, Toby, the funny one, and Mira, the cautious one. For years, the children had listened intently to the elders recount tales of a time when the sky was filled with sunshine and birdsong. And they told stories of an ancient bell, the light bell, whose magical chime could cut through the densest fog and bring warmth, clarity, and hope to their land. As the elders spoke, the children's eyes would light up, dreaming of the day they could ring the bell themselves. Now, clutching each other's hands tightly, the children made a solemn promise. We won't stop until light returns to our home. Music swells with adventurous undertones. As the mist continued its relentless dance outside, these 5 friends stepped out into the unknown, embarking on a thrilling quest to find the legendary light bell. Their adventure was just beginning. Scene 2, Through the Shadows. Hand in hand, the 5 friends started their journey, crossing gurgling rivers and climbing up hills to reach the Forest of Whispers. Legend spoke of a bell hidden deep within, but warned that the forest could twist your thoughts and make you question everything. Suddenly, Mira stopped, her eyes wide with fear. The trees around them seemed to be closing in, and the whispers grew louder, making her feel like giving up. But then, Elia took off his scarf and tied it around Mira's eyes. Courage isn't about being fearless, he said softly, but about walking forward even when you're scared. Taking a deep breath, Mira continued on. Soon they came across a large rock blocking their path. But Samir, with his clever mind, discovered a secret passage behind it, leading them deeper into the forest. As they ventured further, they began to see flickers of light peeking through the trees. As they walked, they noticed a limping deer stuck in some vines. With a gentle touch, Lena freed the animal, and as she did, the vines around her glowed warmly. Music becomes more dramatic, but hopeful. And so they journeyed on, their hearts growing lighter with each act of kindness. And the more light they shared, the thinner the fog around them became. Scene 3. The Cave of Echoes. After many hours of walking, the friends arrived at a clearing and gasped in awe. Before them stood a magnificent cave filled with a warm, inviting glow. At its heart, suspended in midair was the light bell, shimmering like 1,000 stars. But guarding it was a stone golem, its eyes glowing with ancient power. Only hearts united in kindness, boomed the golem, may ring the bell. As if understanding the gravity of their quest, the children stood hand in hand, and one by one, they began to speak their truths. First, Toby, the funny one, confessed, I always hide behind jokes, but I'm scared too. Then Lena, the kind one, said, I care deeply about all of you. Next, Ilya, the brave one, declared, we're strongest when we stand together. The golem, touched by their unity, nodded slowly and faded away into dust. With a resounding chime, the bell began to glow, sending beams of golden light dancing out of the cave. Outside, the thick fog began to break, revealing patches of clear blue sky. Hope rekindled in their eyes. The children knew they had to return to the village. Scene 4. Return to the village. As the bell's melody echoed through the land, villagers emerged from their homes, blinking in the newfound sunlight. The children's joyful cries carried on the wind, reaching the ears of the villagers. People rushed out of their houses, their faces etched with surprise and joy. They embraced their children, friends, and neighbors, tears of happiness streaming down their faces. The village square, once shrouded in gloom, now sparkled with life. Gardens that had withered burst into bloom, and flowers in hues of gold and green carpeted the ground. Laughter and cheers filled the air as people danced and sang, giving thanks to the children for bringing the light back to their lives. Elia, looking out at the smiling faces, realized something profound. The fog wasn't just around them, he thought. It was inside hearts that forgot how to care. But these children reminded them that light lives where unity shines. Scene 5. The message. Now, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, Elliot turned towards the camera, his eyes shining with newfound wisdom. "You don't need to go far to bring back the light," he began, his voice echoing with sincerity. "Start with kindness. That's where every journey begins." He gestured to his friends, their shadows stretching long and thin on the ground. Together, they walked towards the camera, hand in hand, ready to face whatever adventures awaited them next. As their laughter echoed through the now bright and vibrant village, the soft music swelled, carrying their message of hope and unity to every corner of the land. And that's the end of our first episode. What did you think? Do you have a favorite character? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more adventures. See you soon!